Hey everybody, it's Greg and Janet, and we are in Goldfield, Nevada, the old mining town. And as we were driving through here, we noticed several unusual homes. So we're going to show them to you. Two of them are made out of bottles, and the other one, I guess you could say, is a true roadside attraction because it's covered in road signs. So anyhow, let's get started. This first little house, you can see the bottles, all different kinds of bottles. They're built, looks like it was kind of a mud structure actually, clay possibly, but yeah, they use bottles as part of the structure, which was not that unusual for this part of the world back in the day. This one, I believe, was built in 1905, and yeah, out here in the desert there just wasn't a lot of building materials back in the day, so they used whatever they could get their hands on to build their houses out of. And you can see there's just bottles everywhere in here. As this place disintegrates and these walls start falling apart, the bottles end up collapsing with it. Pretty neat though. You can see the way they did the old ceilings. I used to be in construction, so I always take notice of buildings and what they're built out of and how they were built, if they were structurally sound. This one has been here for 115 years. So it must have been pretty sound. You can still see the bottles. It looks like on this side of the house, the bottle started about 6 feet up, and he went up with above that with down below it. He used rock. I don't know if the bottles may have provided some light for the home, but I've always heard that they make very good insulation. We did a video on Tom Kelly's bottle house out at Rhyolite, and I did not realize that Goldfield had some bottle houses also, but they do. Okay, I'm gonna stick my camera inside this little hole so we can see. Hopefully you're able to see something in there. I can't see from out here. There we go. Give you an idea. The ingenuity that people had if they wanted to build a home. Just because they didn't have the materials to build a proper home didn't stop them. There's some piping coming out of the house. Neat place, man. I'll take you out to the front and give you a big picture of the building, what's left of it. But this was somebody's home, and we are literally on the main street of Goldfield. This entire town is truly interesting. But the next house that we're going to be going to is right over there. Alright, we are in front of the Mohawk Mining Company in Goldfield, and this house has been decorated with road signs. It's pretty neat. That's why I call this the roadside attraction house, because of all the road signs. Collect road signs. It's not a bad way of displaying them, I guess. couldn't do that in Vegas. Seems like every community in Vegas has got HOAs. They even have a maid's quarters or something here at the house that's covered also. Neat place. Got a fire truck back over here. Our ranch house. There's the sign for the Mohawk Mining Company in Goldfield, Nevada. See if I can focus in there for you, see that. And let you see the front here again. I got a spaceship up here on the roof above the patio. That's a lot of road signs, man. Somewhere in Nevada, there's a town that's missing all their road signs. All right, we are out here in front of another bottle house. This one was built in 1905 also. Yeah, let me get zoomed in here so you can see it. Like I said, the bottle houses were quite common back in the Old West. It was not very easy to get your hands on some good lumber in certain parts of the country, especially out in the desert back in the day. But you can see all of these old bottles. Neat. That is a lot of booze to be drinking. This house, the bottles went all the way down to the bottom, and it looks like they covered over the bottles with some form of concrete. They had some siding added on. The whole building's probably been added on too. I think they have a bottle house at Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, California too. A lot of that ghost town that's built at Knott's Berry Farm, a lot of the buildings there were designed after buildings here in Goldfield. Well, that was just a few of the unusual homes that we found here. This whole town is, I mean, there's people living in Quonset huts here. It's almost as if it's still back in the early 1900s here. This is probably the neatest living ghost town that I've ever been to. Lots of unusual things to see. You just don't know where to turn next. Any street you drive down, there's something new to see. So anyhow, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the little bell up in the corner so you get notifications. And we're gonna head on to another adventure. So we will see you guys real soon, because this video is done.